Good morning from Pompano Beach. My name is Ryan Alexander, and today I have the pleasure of taking you on a walkthrough of motor yacht Arthur's Way. Arthur's Way is a 118-foot super yacht built in 2003 at Millennium Yachts. There are so many things to like about this boat, but for me, the most outstanding feature is her unique design. I can almost guarantee that you haven't seen a yacht quite like this one. Her lines and compelling exterior spaces make it hard for you to take your eyes off of her. The second thing that I love about this boat is her immaculate interior. From the salon to her staterooms, every venue on board is well maintained by a crew with very high standards. All throughout this yacht, you see a ton of gorgeous wood and stonework. And the third thing that I love about Arthur's Way is the master. This on-deck master is plush, it's light and airy, it has a 270-degree view, and steals the show. Arthur's Way is listed centrally with Justin Nystedt, a specialist with these kind of yachts. He spent his entire life in this industry, so he has experience as super yacht crew, he's been a passionate entrepreneur, and now he's a broker. The kind of broker that has the drive, experience, and know-how to exceed your expectations. With all that out of the way, let's kick things off on the radar arch. Serving as your means of connecting with the outside world when out and about are 3 satellite domes on her hardtop. Forward are twin radars on either side of the ship's horns. Just below the hardtop is the Sundeck, a sprawling space with a few unique features. First, aft is a raised sunning platform with loungers. Below the deck is a tender garage that stores jet skis. But unfortunately, we weren't able to get footage of this or the second garage down on the swim platform, so our apologies. Moving forward, we see the jacuzzi that's right next to a bar and a grilling area over on the port side. This bar is fully loaded with stone countertops and bar stools wrapping around the front side. Appliances in this area include a grill and a sink above the counter. Below is an ice maker and a dishwasher. A refrigerator can be found opposite the bar. Moving forward, we arrive at mirrored seating areas directly below the hardtop. In front of the L-shaped seating are cocktail tables. Forward into port is the yacht's upper helm. As you can see, this yacht has a lot of instrumentation and offers the captain full control of the boat with a nearly unobstructed view. Opposite the helm is a bench seat and the entryway down into the wheelhouse, which is our next stop. A set of stairs takes us down to the landing where we see that the wheelhouse has a teak and holly sole. In here, your captain will find that they have complete control over all of the yacht's mechanical systems. With nav gear that wraps completely around a blacked out console, I want to point out a few of the things that we find here. Arthur's Way is equipped with 3 multi-function displays and a ship's system display across the face of the helm. Below the screens are her engine controls, bow thruster joystick, and a full set of Sperry navigation controls, including a compass and her autopilot. Behind the helm to port is a seating area with a table. Additional helm positions can be found on the side decks, offering the captain a clear line of sight down the side of the yacht. Taking these forward leads you to the foredeck. Found centerline is a long lounging space equipped with a row of sun pads. Just forward of this is the yacht's twin windlass anchoring setup. Finally, we see the forward sun pad. Let's jump to the opposite end of the yacht now, the swim platform. As I mentioned earlier, unfortunately, we weren't able to get the garage on camera today, but the entire transom raises to reveal a storage area for water toys and provisions. Where the teak platform ends, a set of molded teak stairs leads us up onto the aft deck. This large aft deck has a few different options that you might not be used to seeing. It has more of a bridge deck feel to it. Where you would normally find the dinette aft, instead you find a pair of curved bench seats. On the starboard side is half of the aft deck bar. In this section, below a stone prep space and serving area, is a refrigerator. Above the counter is a TV. Forward is an impressive molded staircase with teak treads leading up to the Sundeck. To port is where the second half of the bar is located. Over here is a sink, ice maker, and cold storage. Her large alfresco dinette for 8 is found centerline. Forward of the dinette is the floor-to-ceiling automatic entryway into the salon. Stepping inside the salon, we first come to the formal bar, but what we're interested in first is the door behind the bar that gives us access to the galley and crew area below the main deck. At the bottom of the crew stairs is a fully loaded galley. When cooking down here, your chef and crew have access to upgraded GE profile appliances and even a dumbwaiter that services all 3 decks. Found throughout is a ton of refrigeration. From here, we can access the 3 crew staterooms that can sleep a total of 6. Also off the galley is the primary entrance to the engine room. This 118 Millennium is powered by twin Mercedes 16V2000 M90 engines. Each one puts out just over 1,800 horsepower, giving her a cruise speed of 14 knots and a top speed of 18 knots. She's also equipped with 2 Kohler 65 kW generators. Another great feature are her twin sea recovery water makers, each capable of producing 900 gallons a day. Wrapping up here in the engine room, let's pick up where we left off in the salon at the bar. The salon's bar is found on the port side and has seating for 3 at the bar top. This area is equipped with a sink, cold storage for bottles, and an ice maker. There's also access to the dumbwaiter. Looking to starboard, we see a ton of dedicated storage that holds just about everything you need for the salon or your formal dining. In addition to a plethora of space for storing glasses and flatware, there's also a wine cooler over here. Next, we come to an enviable space where you'll spend time with the people closest to you, cocktails in hand. A ton of plush seating surrounds twin coffee tables, with the aft and side seating benefiting from huge teardrop windows that run down both sides of this full beam salon. The beam of this yacht, by the way, is an inch under 25 feet. When not a lounging space and you want to have a formal meal, the panel overhead can be dropped down to create a tabletop that mounts in the middle of the guest seating. Continuing forward brings us to the part of the living space where you can relax and throw a movie or show on. From here, there are companionways to both starboard, which leads into the foyer, and port, which brings us to the owner's office. But just before the owner's office is the dayhead. Maybe it's just because I'm always working on my computer, but I love that this yacht has such a substantial office. Not only is there a desk with storage all around, but there's a couch for when you have to work on a Saturday. Outboard is a watertight access door. Heading forward brings us into her dreamy master stateroom. This split-level on-deck owner's suite has a 270-degree view out of windows that engulf this space in refreshing light. Everything in here wraps around an island king berth. At the foot of the bed is this room's TV and custom love seat. High-gloss burl joinery leads us forward and down to the lower section of the split-level master, which is where we find the ensuite. The ensuite is divided into 2 sections, offering a different take on a his and hers layout. Starting with the forward part, we first see a centerline jacuzzi tub fit for a spa experience. Additionally, there's a vanity on the port side and a bidet on the starboard side. Looking aft, we see the other part of the ensuite, which just like the last section can be closed off. Leaving the master, we step into the main deck foyer. All the way aft in this space, when you enter from the salon, you see the yacht's AV system. Inboard are stairs that lead to the wheelhouse. From here, let's take this set of stairs down to the lower guest accommodations. Our first stop is aft in the lower companionway, the first of 3 remaining staterooms. Starting on the starboard side, this suite has a queen berth below the hull side windows. The aft bulkhead is a large mirror that only magnifies the size of this room. In here, there's also a Pullman berth that's just above a desk. The stone found in this stateroom is highly detailed, with hues somewhere in between red and brown. Moving to the portside stateroom, we see that this suite has a queen berth, but a little bit of a different layout. All of the storage in here is outboard under these windows. Facing forward, we see the TV that's just outside of the ensuite. The stone theme in this stateroom is a deep emerald. Leaving here and heading forward in the companionway is our last stop today, the VIP. This well-lit stateroom is a testament to classic yachting. Everything in here is bold, from the lush fabrics and amenities to the complex woodwork, like how all 3 of the doors in the bulkhead are curved. To starboard is a desk, and then stepping just aft brings you to a large walk-in closet. Looking to port now, we see a love seat that's just outside of the ensuite. So there you have it, Arthur's Way, the 118-foot Millennium yachts built in 2003. We would love to know what you think about her in the comment section down below. And if you'd like to see her in person, or if you have any questions that have not been answered yet, you can feel free to reach out to Justin Nystedt at any time.